so much for coming to the closing ceremony. Would you like to say a few words to start?
Well, yes. This was the 90th edition of the Spice Cup, which is a pretty funny story that actually I would like to share with you. Back in 2007, when SPICE, the Susan Polgar Institute for Chess Excellence, was established, we got to Lubbock, Texas, where chess was pretty much non-existent at the time. And we said, okay, how do we get people to Lubbock, Texas, that nobody ever heard of at that point in the chess world? And we had an idea to do a tournament. Actually, the idea wasn't originally mine, but it was of a doctor who liked to play chess at the time and liked to have tournament opportunities. So he said, you know what, I'll underwrite all the prizes as long as I can play. I said, great, fantastic, it's a win-win for everybody. He has the resources, he wants to play, we need the tournament. 10 days before the tournament, he backs out. Oh no. More importantly, the resources backed out. So there we are, we announced the tournament, we invited players, you know, it's embarrassing not to make it happen. So long story short, I had to very quickly do a round of fundraising to make it happen. So that's how Spice Cup was born in the first place, by kind of an accident. But I'm glad it did, and I'm glad all of you made it here this year for the 19th edition. And I saw a lot of great fighting games. I'm glad it came for the first time for this part of the country. The first 5 years were in Texas, then the rest of them were in Missouri, St. Louis. So it's the first time here, and probably not the last time. We're already planning on next year's event being here as well, to give opportunities for the young and not so young players in this part of the country to get norm opportunities, FIDE reading opportunities, play against grandmasters and so on. So again, I know some of you have long drive ahead of you, so I will get to it. And I'd like to thank all of you who stayed all this time and fought. Some of the players already had to leave, catching flights, but whoever is here, I'm thankful. And I'd like to thank the organization, specifically Josh and Jacob, Ani, of course, that made all of this the success it was, and of course, last but not least, Judith, who made the event run as smoothly as she always does.
Superwoman.
Thank you so much, Judith, for doing a professional job as always. With that said, I'll give the floor to you to call out the winners, and I have the checks ready.
Sounds good. So we are starting with the Brilliancy Prize, and the Brilliancy Prize goes to FIDE Master Megan Lee for her round 18.
Congratulations, fun game.
Did you make your opponent cry with a combination?
Oh, I don't know, he might have.
Well, don't go too far, because she was also the female player. No, that's great.
There's in the pictures.
Okay, so the top female player is Megan Lee. Congratulations.
You have a check collection.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Then we had a three-way tie for the second under 2300 and the second place under 2450. The three-way tie between Siddharth, Nikash, and Megan, and they pulled together a total of $500, 2 times 250, and they split it in 3 ways, so they won 166. So Megan is one of them, and then Nikash and Siddharth hopefully are coming to pick up their checks.
Thank you.
Okay, so those are the two who are not here.
Congratulations.
They are not here, neither of them?
No, not yet.
Did we check the ball?
I did, I went out there, so.
Okay.
And then we have a two-way tie for the top underclass prizes. So the top under 2300 and the top under 2450 is shared between International Master Ray Kaufman and Daniel He. Congratulations. So they pulled into 2 times to 500.
One on each side?
So they each got $500. $1,000 split in half.
Okay, congratulations.
And let me just say that, Daniel, this was your first ever norm tournament, and you did amazing. So we were really, really proud of you, how you won.
Good job.
Congratulations.
We'll see you next year. Mark on the calendar.
I don't know.
Good job.
Okay, and then we also have third place goes to Grandmaster Ilya Nizhnik. Ilya, congratulations.
Ilya has won many times Spice Cup before.
Yes.
I think 4, if I'm counted well. 5.
Or probably 4.
I think 4 times. So it's a little bit of a disappointment for
Out
you,
of
I
out
guess.
of out of what 11 now. So the rate is going down, but hopefully next year I can pick it back up.
You got this.
Congratulations, and thank you so much for
Thank you very much.
So,
Thank you for having me.
making it all the way here. And then second place goes to Grandmaster Yin Chao Zhu. And first place, with a clear first place, goes to Fidel Corrales, Grandmaster Fidel Corrales.
And they already picked up that check because they have to catch flights. So.
So Fidel, get another GM norm.
Well, I also would like to thank Grandmaster Boros that came out to participate in Spice Cup, a former Spice student as well, just like Ilya, as well as Fidel. All 3 of them Spice students from the past.
And they were roommate at Spice.
Yeah, Dennis probably still remembers the Texas Tech days, the Lubbock days, so.
So these are national championship team in both Texas and in St. Louis.
Nice, nice.
Well, with that said, thank you very much, everybody, especially Judith, Josh, Jacob, Annie. Thank you for making it happen. Everybody else who helped, everybody else who participated and fought hard. Thank you for coming, and until next year, thank you.